back to our Journeyman career mode. We have made our move into group number 5. We are with Borussia Mönchengladbach, but the World Cup is still going on. That will probably be the main concern in this episode. I'm not sure who we're playing yet because those final qualifying games have not been completed, but we'll get into this. There's a transfer window. I'm going to try and offload some of the older players. I'm not going to pick up a youth scout until I get all 5-star scouts. There weren't any available at the moment, so I'll check those, and once those do come in, we will send off the scouting reports to bring in German players, more Austrian players, and of course your selection, which I have from the last call for youth scouts. So let's just jump into this one first and foremost, have a look what's going on around the place, and we'll get simulating and find out who we're playing in the World Cup. Right, so we've got a fairly decent squad going on here. A few of the lads are away on international duty. You'd assume Arp would be up front there. But there's a few regens and stuff already into this team. It's all real players on the park except for Crespo Rincon, the goalkeeper. And then we've got a few regens floating about the place. So yeah, we'll get moving. A few of these lads will be transferred away from the club. I don't want 30-year-olds here. There's no point if we're trying to build a team that can be a dynasty for the future. So let's get simulating and see who we're playing in the World Cup. Alright, straight off the bat, there is an offer in from Juventus for Knut Bernstein from Rosenborg. So we'll go and check in on him, and obviously Garlo has joined us here at Mönchengladbach. Right, Knut Bernstein is an 84 overall central attacking midfielder from Norway. Yeah, I think it's worth taking on. They offered 33 million. I think we can get him for cheaper than that. Or no, we probably have to pay over that if we want to take him off of Juventus. But I think that's a decent pickup. So let's approach to buy and get him into the team. Right, so it's cost us 48 million, but I think that's worth it. Let's negotiate a contract. Right, so we've picked up Berndsen. He will be playing in the central attacking midfield position. Good acceleration, agility, balance, and complete technical skills from the 23-year-old from Norway. 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill move. So that's a decent pickup. Garlo obviously comes into the side, and we've already started building this team, just Lombardying it right up. So yeah, we'll see what else we can pick up with. I think we've got about 70 million still to play with, so hopefully there's some more free agents floating around. I'm currently scouting those, and maybe some more of our former players will be put on the transfer list. Right, so we move into the round of 16, and here's how things are looking. Italy have beaten, Colombia or Venezuela 2-1. Uruguay have knocked out Brazil 4-3 on penalties. Germany's beaten Cameroon 4-0. England have beaten Turkey 3-1. We move across to the right-hand side of the ledger. It's Portugal and the Netherlands. We have drawn Spain in the round of 16, so that should be a fair challenge in itself. France and the Ivory Coast. Argentina have got Australia to deal with. I'm sure they'll comfortably walk through that one. But let's get into this one. We're going to take on Spain and see if we can knock out the big dogs. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the round of 16 of the World Cup, and it's Austria and Spain. And you know Spain always pull it together for a World Cup campaign, and this could be another interesting encounter. 2026, not sure who will be playing in this Spanish lineup. There will be regens floating around as well, you'd assume, but there will be some big players, probably some of the youth that you'd see at the start of a career mode, the 17, 18-year-olds. Are well entrenched in this Spanish side. So I'll be very interested to see it. Obviously have to go through 25 minutes of formalities before we do see the teams. But Austria pushing through to the round of 16. And a real hot prospect here if we can get on form. If Azinga can rip it open, well, we could make some real trouble here for this Spanish side. We're going through the bloody formalities, all the drama, all the glory, all the national anthems. Cheeseburger, will he be on point today? Looks like he needs a little bit of a shave there, the lad. That's not a full-figured beard. But Austria, well, we've got through on top of our group, and somehow we draw Spain. So this could be very, very interesting encounter. Who is in this Spanish side? That is the main question I'm asking. I want to know who's going to be out on the pitch, who we're taking on, and who we have to be wary of. Oh, alright, let's go. We'll get into the teams in another 5 minutes as they walk through. Look at the size of Big Pishlil. He is a huge unit. Like, you wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley. He would fuck shit up. He is big. He is a big man. He's just towering above all these small Spanish lads. And hopefully he can destroy some faces today. As we wait for them to finish shaking hands, there is the determined Davide Lombardi. And here we go. Berger, Lennart, Wobber, Pichler, Strabringer, Alaba, Pichler, Wolf, Azinga. We have Jungbauer out on the left and Gruber. Looking for a goal. He's been a bit quiet of late. He will be up front. And hopefully he can get us past the Spaniards today. Who is in the Spanish lineup? The number one question on everyone's lips right now. Let's have a look. All right, Sergio Rico between the sticks. Grimaldo is in there. Okay. Arsenio, Saul. Okay, but there's a few names there that I definitely do not know. Lorente we do know. So it looks like they're quite set up at the back. I'm not sure who Minna is up front, but could be a regen, could be a real player. Fucked if I know. Let's get into this, the round of 16 of the 2026 World Cup. Lena slips through. And here's young Azinga. He's getting an opportunity here early. Cuts back in nicely. Azinga works Sergio Rico. And that is a magnificent run from Azinga. Just showing that he's not going to lie down here. Went for the near post. Probably not acute enough, but we'll get a corner. Jungbauer to deliver. Whips it in, and it's deep. And Wobber gets a piece of it, but another easy save for the keeper. 2 minutes gone. Austria have had 2 shots. Here's Asenio. Leonard's going to have to wear him like an absolute glove. Here they come inside. Minna. Oh, Bergs. Brilliant save. I think it was an offside call, but what a brilliant save from the big cheese. He just made himself the size of a fucking elephant. Maybe a double quarter pounder cheeseburger, some might say. Well, the Spanish are getting a lot of free kicks here, and they've got another one here in the 12th minute. Asenio. Oh, Berger had to be there to do the job. Strabringer. Pichler to Azinga. Alaba out wide. He's got Clemens Lena. We break the lines here. Slips it off. Wolf plays it forward. Wants Grooves. There is Bernhard Gruber. Works his way to the box. Brings it back inside for Azinga. Oh, picked off through the midfield. Oh, played through. Oh, Bergs. Brilliant. He's offside again, but Berger is on point here in the round of 16 encounter with Spain. Oh my days, Leonard just ducked back at the last second, so Asensio was offside. But Berger, what a cracking save. Finds Gruber, who is onside. Plays it in, Azinga! Oh, he's worked Rico! Oh, unlucky Azinga, just needed to go either side. He smashed it straight at him. And unfortunately, it's still 0-0. Mini Pish to his brother, Big Pish. Here is Clemens Lennart. Needs to get the pass on. Pichler to Jungbauer. Back to Big Pish and back to Lennart. Pressing us here, the Spaniards. But here is Clemens Lennart. Slips it out wide. That's a beautiful ball off the Wolf. And the Wolf is away. He is down the line. Can he get this cross in? He can to the back post. Oh, Jungbauer. It just went past him. Down the line. Clemens Lennart still on the ground. The boys are going to have to do a job here. It's fed off. Here it comes again. Here's the strike. Big Berger. Get in there, cheese. And there is the whistle for half-time. A tough encounter. It's 0-0. Oh, Big Pish. Just throws himself in front of that one. Here's Mini Pish. Drives his way through the midfield. Nice run here from Pish. Can he get the run in here for Grooves? He can. He's got Bernhard Gruber. The game slowed down. What the fuck was that? Come on, lad. Don't fuck with me. I brought on a substitute, and here he is. Laid off. Laid off again. Oh, Berger! That is a big save from the cheese. He is on point today. I thought we were done. His pants were down. And somehow he gets a thumb in. And it's very much, thank you very much for that experience. And it is a cracking save and a corner now for Spain. Oh, Berger again. This man is on point. The cheese is thick, ladies and gentlemen. The cheese is thick. Here's Strabringer. He darts away from his man. Fires it forward. Gruber. Quick touch on. Jungbauer's made the run. Azinga working into position. Here comes the cross. Azinga! Oh, he came flying through, but couldn't get on the end of it. And this is turning into a very aggressive game here now from Spain. They come down the line. He gets around Strabringer. Feeds it forward. Is he onside? He is. Pishley's there with him. Fed away. Clemens Lennart does well. David Alaba. Can we hit them on the counter? Here goes Azinga. He's got Bernhard Gruber up in front of him. He'll slip it through. No, he won't. Azinga comes in, gets the ball on. Gruber's fighting for it. Gruber finds a way. Gets the strike straight in the arse of the defender. Here is Azinga. Works his way forward. Gruber! Oh, Sergio Rico, what a save! The keepers are absolutely on song today. Fires it off. Wolf inside. Gruber. Alaba. Back inside for Pischler. Does his man in beautifully. Still goes Mini Pish. Has to feed it out wide. Here's the Wolf. Here's the cross. It's big Pischler! Oh my days, it was offside. But the huge units run forward and unfortunately couldn't finish. And unfortunately was offside. Does his man beautifully. Azinga trying to push his way through with some trickery. Picked off. Gruber's in there fighting for the ball. Come on, Grubes. He gets the ball. Bernhard Gruber! Oh my days! Sergio Rico, what a save! That was brilliant from Bernhard Gruber. Gets the ball back in the box. Laces one out. And another cracking save from the keeper. Wow, what an experience we're being treated to here today. Jungbao whips inside. And I think that was Clemens Leonard. And it's out for a goal kick. Well, what has been done? Played inside, played off. Alaba back to the Bergs. And the Zinger gets a touch, but it's coming back in. Oh, it's all hearts in mouths kind of stuff here at the moment. We just need to hold on. There's the strike from the Spaniards, and it's wide. He's going to need to pass this one forward for Bernhard Gruber. Gruber's taking the game on. Azinga working into position. Gruber goes himself. Bernhard Gruber! Oh, what a block from the defender. Well, there's the whistle. We're going to extra time. Right, we've made two changes. Alaba and Jungbao out for Sabitzer and Lema. Fresh legs. We've still got one substitute up our sleeve. Let's see if we can get on top of Spain here. Here is Wolf. Fires it forward to Gruber. Oh, dead. Here's Sabitzer. Oh, takes his man on and runs past him. Let's go, Sabitzer. Can he get this cross inside? Oh, leveled! Oh, he's got back up. Well done, son. Crosses back inside. Who's there? No one. Wolf gets dropped and cleared away. Oh no, played through. It's up to Big Cheese. It's up to Big Cheese. Oh, Cheeseburger! Fuck me, this kid is brilliant. Lovely work from the goalkeeper. He's kept us in the game. Another chance. Oh my days! Cheeseburger! Come on, son! Oh my days, this man is having an absolute stellar game here against Spain. The big Austrian, get in, son. Another corner. It's only the round of 16. Fuck me. Clear it out, Grooves. Azinga. Lema. Lays it off. Wolf. Plays it forward. Here is Lema. Fresh legs. Let's go, son. Work your way forward. Cuts back nicely. Lays it off. Wolf! Oh. Sabitzer. Pischler. Out wide. Sabitzer should get on the run here. Let's go, Sabitzer. Tries to drive his way inside. Picked off by the defenders. And there's the first whistle for the extra period done. One more to go. Oh, we're going to penalties. Well, we've brought Lazaro on for Wolf. Some fresh legs on the right-hand side and some absolute pace. Hopefully we can get some counter-attack football here. Come on, boys. Let's get the job done. We don't want to go to penalties. Pischler gets up. Azinga lays it off. Here's Bernhard Gruber. Needs this run from Lazaro. He will wait. He will wait a bit longer. Now he'll feed it off. Lazaro works his way inside. Can he get a cross in? Oh, blocked by the defence and we'll get a corner. Things are heating up. Gruber lays this one off. Here's Azinga. He's been quiet. Works his way forward. Cuts back. Can he get this cross in? He can. Oh, Lema! Oh, Sergio Rico! Oh, both the keepers are on song. And it's going to be heartbreaking to go to a penalty shootout. Oh, come on, boys. You'll get the ball back here, Lazaro. Let's go, son. Here we go. Lazaro plays it over the back post. Sabitzer! Get in there! Come on, Austria! Boom! Come on! What a fucking game this has been! And what a ball from Lazaro to the back post. Sabitzer puts it in. And it's 1-0 Austria. Fucking come on! Get in there, my son! Fuck yes! Brilliant finish! 1-0 Austria. Shut the fucking door. They've got the space. They feed it forward. It's up to Pischler. He gets in there, makes himself big and tall. Oh, Bergs Does well. Get out there, Lames. Feeds it off. Lazaro fires this one off. Gruber, can he get the touch on? Lamer plays this one forward. Azinga, can he get the touch? Holds up the play nicely, Azinga. That was good work. Works his way forward. Hold up the play, son. Oh, Sabitzer, you've given away. Yes! Get in! We knock out Spain, and we go through to the next round. What a fucking game that was. Well, fuck me, 17 shots to 8, but that was one hell of a game. And what an unbelievable performance from the lads. Lazaro checks in and gets himself a man of the match. Sabitzer with the goal. Oh, that was just... I'm sorry, but man of the match has to go to Berger. 11 saves, and they were all magical. Right, we've sold a Filet Sarko. He has gone to PSV. Right, so we are through to the quarterfinals, and Italy have beaten Uruguay, so they will go through to the semis. Germany has beaten England on penalties 4-3. We have drawn the Netherlands, and it's France and Argentina in the other quarterfinal. Oh my days, how did we just get past Spain? That was an unbelievable game. We will play the Netherlands game, so let's get into that one, and we'll probably wrap up the episode after that. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the quarterfinals now of the FIFA World Cup 2026. It is the Netherlands and Austria, and this should be another big game because, you know, the Netherlands have a lot of young talent coming through, the likes of Depay, De Ligt, De Vrij. Who else have they got out there? Quincy Promes. They're probably hitting their peak in this sort of space of a career mode. So we'll have to see who the Dutch have actually put out on the pitch. Obviously, we have scouted the Dutch for quite some time when we're playing there with Ajax, so some of those lads may come through as well. Let's just fucking get through this and press pause. That way we can see what the fuck's going on, because I'm sick of those formalities. There should be a way just to pass that but still see the teams. So we're going with an unchanged lineup, of course. So the Netherlands, Berwin on the left, Kluivert on the right. Okay, that's interesting. De Ligt and Ake at the back. Biljo between the sticks. Karsdorp, Willems, Van der Beek, Bezoa, Hendricks. Yeah, none of the regions have come through there yet. Those are all real players from memory. All right, let's get into this and see if we can push through to the quarterfinals, to the semi-finals. Cuts around his man nicely. Still goes Wolf. Takes it to the outside, brings it over the back. Oh, Jungbauer was flying through like a Scud missile. Strabering up, gets in here and makes a good competitive touch on it. He's got Jungbauer, and he's offside. Oh, it's good play here from the Dutch. Big tackle from Big Pichler. Fuck you, he says. Let's go. And Zinga plays it off for Wolf. Wolf through the middle. He's got Mini Pish. He needs to slip this one off to Jungbauer. Quick touch on here for Bernhard Gruber. He'll slip it backwards here for Mini Pish. He needs to get out wide. Jungbauer plays it inside. He's got the run here from Wolf. Wolf turns. Can he get the ball inside? He can. He's got David Alaba. Tries to turn his man. Good work here from old man David. Can he get the strike? He can. Grooms, open your eyes, son. Oh, that is a quality finish from the Dutch. I think that's Van der Beek. He just sidestepped Wobber like he wasn't even there and smashed it past Cheese. Oh, that is a cracking finish. And the Dutch take the lead in the 27th minute, and Austria all the work to do now. Well, we've defended the space well up until now, but that was clinical. Look at this from the Dutch. Just absolute ticky-tack, 1-2 football. Opens a space, sidesteps Wobber, and whacks it past the Cheese, and it's 1-0. Gruber gets the touch on. Here's a Zinger. Oh, zing, zing. Oh, the Dutch are all over us like a cheap suit at the moment. They've got another corner, and they're pushing in here for a second. Good defensive work here, but they're going to come once again. It's De Ligt. Feeds it inside for Janssen. Wobber gets a touch. Oh, it's a deflection. Clear that fucking ball. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. What was that? Big Pichler went for a slight challenge on the ball instead of clearing it. Because that fucking makes sense. You press square to clear, and he decides to slide tackle. Yeah, good on you, EA. That is magnificent programming. Love every minute of it. Just watch this. It's taking a deflection. He hits the ball. What the fuck are you doing, Pish? I mean, you're 6'11". Why are you even getting down that low? What is going on? 2-0. It's not meant to be. David Alaba. Gets the touch on. Mini Pish. Plays it off. Oh, and Zinga's been wrecked. And Zinga has been absolutely destroyed. Oh, Mini Pish has just fucked Kluivert. Oh my days, this game has got some heat and intensity to it now. Austria not backing down about this fight. 2-0 down. Here is Big Pish. Oh my days. Big Pishler getting low. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. It's picked up a notch, but we're 2-0 down. Plays it out wide. He's got Wolf. Cuts back inside. Azinga. Oh, okay. Fires it off. Quick touch on Azinga. Gruber gets the run on. Can we get the overlap here? Mini Pishler has to play it back inside. Azinga needs the runner. Gruber! Oh! Right, we're making all of our changes real early. Savitzer, Lema and Lazaro check in. Come on, boys. Let's go for it. Oh, played through. Berwick. Oh, 3-0. 3-0 and Austria are being pantsed. Well, we're pushing forward there, trying to get one back, but it's cost us on the counter. And Berwin puts it in the back of the net and makes it 3-0, and Austria will be out of the World Cup in 2026. The Netherlands have destroyed us. Mazinga fires this one out. One Sabitzer gets him. There's the cross into the box. Wobba! Oh, Groobs has definitely been quiet in the last few games and just really needs to show up. Here's Sabitzer though. Here's the cross. Wobba! Oh! Fucking hell! Oh, Wobba! Wobba. Lazaro! Oh, that is a brilliant finish. It's a consolation goal, but Lazaro has absolutely laced that. That is a brilliant finish. Look at this. I love these kind of goals. The outside of the boot hooks back into the top left biscuits. And that makes it 3-1. Oh, that is a brilliant finish. No stopping that, cupcakes. Plays it forward again, Azinga. Over the top, he's got Lazaro. Keeps it back inside. Azinga. Oh, cast off. There is the whistle for the end of the game. We are out of the World Cup. Unfortunately, we go down 3-1 to the Netherlands. And now we look forward to the 2030 World Cup. It's unfortunate going out this early, but absolutely played off the park there by the Dutch. And we'll have to strengthen once again and look forward to 2030. Well, 13 shots to 5, but they were a lot more clinical with their finishes. And, well, Wobber gets himself an 8.8. Well done. Right, interest shown in Jurgen Schuster, and Joel Anderson has been sold to Grasshopper. Right, Jurgen Schuster is the goalkeeper at Rosenborg. He's up to an 81 overall, 15.9 million valuation. I think that's probably a decent pickup. Crespo Rincon is 83, but already 26 years of age and doesn't look like he's going to grow anymore. This is an Austrian keeper that we can develop to probably come in behind Berger. So I think this is a decent pickup. Let's go and get him on the list. Right, we paid 21 million to get Schuster over, but let's negotiate a contract. Right, so Schuster makes his way in. He's actually the same rating as Crespo Rincon. 72 reactions and some good jumping. What else has he got going on? Good reflexes and diving. We can definitely work on his training. He's only 22 years of age. So, also, if you want to make some player upgrades, feel free to let me know. Maybe Schuster and Bernstein need upgrades coming over here to Mönchengladbach. So, maybe give them some numbers and some kit upgrades. And we'll continue on with upgrading this team. Alright, I've actually sold Milik. He's 32 years of age, striker. I think we can bring in some talent around the same rating. I think it was an 82, so we'll see what we can do. Probably no point keeping around. He's just going to drop value, so we may as well get rid of him and let's just completely rebuild this team. Right, I've sold Laszlo Benes. He was an 83 overall central attacking midfielder who might have even been the captain. But with Bernstein coming in the same position, I thought, fuck it, let's get the money for him in case some more of those other players come available. We're doing a complete rebuild here, so don't even care. Right, we've sold Jordi Candia to wherever for however much. Right, so I've managed to get one 5-star scout at the moment. He's actually Austrian and his name is Gruber. That is brilliant. We're going to use him as our Austrian scout. As soon as I get the next 5-star scout, we'll look after Germany. And when I get the third one, we'll go to your subscriber scouting countries. But need to get out there. Let's see if we can get some more Austrian talent. We've only got 4 years to develop them. So going to need some high quality Austrians floating around if they're going to make their way into the 2030 World Cup. Right, one thing we're really probably lacking is midfielders and a right winger. So I am going to go and look for wingers to start with, and then we'll go and look for maybe some technically gifted attackers or playmakers to see what we can bring through. Right, so this is how the World Cup finished up in 2026. It was Argentina taking it over Germany 1-0. We made it through to the quarterfinals. Hopefully we can do that. We get one more crack at it, and that is 2030. So we need to continue bolstering this team, see if there's some players around in the other teams that we can possibly try and get over here to Mönchengladbach and get some training into them, because we probably need a couple more players. I'd love to get Gruber over. I think he needs a little bit more training just to propel him. I think he's probably already hit his potential, and I don't see really many other strikers coming through that are going to get to a point that we need them in the next 4 years. So we're probably going to have to look at players that we've scouted in the past. We might get lucky with a couple of potential to be special players we can bring in here to Mönchengladbach and get them trained up quickly. Hopefully it doesn't stunt their growth too much, but get them to a decent rating. Definitely looking at a centre-back coming through to partner up with Pischler. Definitely need a centre midfielder playmaker. We just have not had one for the entire career mode. And a right winger, someone with a bit of pace out there. I mean, we're using Wolf and Lazaro, who are still real players, but they're going to get on with age, and I'm not sure they'll even be available for the next World Cup. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, but that's where we're going to finish this one up. We've done and dealt with the World Cup. We get stuck into the Bundesliga now, and well, what have we got? 4 years here in the Bundesliga to turn this team into something that is absolutely tremendous. But thanks for your time today. That Spanish game was probably one of the best games so far in this career mode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We will see you in the next episode. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.